I have put all my 60 card decks on a tabletop simulator. So I figured, why not use Tabletop Simulator to show off my deck techs for Magic the Gathering, at least because they're all on there anyways. I decided to run that as a test with these three. I will still be having to do deck techs with the physical cards for Force of Will and other card games. But why not do it this way for what I can do it this way for? And that way the cards will be easier to read. And I can talk more about them because... Anyways, I'm rambling. Hope you enjoy the video.
Welcome, heroes and villains, to Bojuka Enterprises YouTube channel. Take a moment, relax, stop your bickering, and just enjoy the show.
Well, this is my landfall, blue-black landfall mill deck. As you can see, it has the OG Hydron Crab. There's 4 of them in the deck. The new Hydron Crab, which also is landfall. So we have that one and that one. Which basically do the same thing, except for this hits multiple opponents. Which is neat. There's 4 of them as well. And there's another playset of Dreamscape Artist because this would trigger landfall. Basically, what's the green card called? That basically is what spell he's using. But anyways, yeah. This triggers landfall. That's why he's in here. The point of the... When you need a crab and a Dreamscape Artist in hand. The rest of the cards in your hand don't matter, but you at least need one. You mill until you either have 3 cards or a Dreamscape Artist and a crab, either the Rune or the Hydron Crab, in your hand. There's the game plan with this deck. Because once you get them on the table, there's enough land that you'll draw the land you need to do this ability. But once you get those 2 on the table, it's basically GG. With all the milling that this deck does, why not have someone that helps out with milling and can be a win con if I want to hit face? Why he's in here. There's only one of him in here though. I also have 2 of them in the deck. A lot of people try to win with combat damage. Gaining life and milling them is a surefire way to avoid that death. And makes them really mad. There's a playset of these in the deck as well. This is a very expensive card. Not mana cost wise, money cost. It's a very good card. 2 mana to mill 10. 2 mana for 6 of the library? Hell yeah. It's a great card. If you're an EDH, it's a great card. But yeah, I have a playset of Gimps as well, because, as I said, it's a great card. And utility, I guess? Don't remember why this is in the deck. But there's only 1 of them, so... With the amount of islands in this deck... Well, I am using Tabletop Simulator to show off this deck. This deck I actually have in paper. And I think I have 3 different pictures on my 4 different high tides. I should get this one to make the playset of each of them having a different picture. Fallen Empires might not have been a good set, but it gave High Tide, and High Tide's a great card. There's a playset of High Tide. Sure, my opponents might not have a cumulative knowledge, but it sure does help me get the cards I need. And if I have spare mana, draw is always nice. Now for my land. I believe I only have one Terramporphic expanse. But I do have 3 Evolving Wilds, so basically a playset of either, you can consider it a playset of Evolving Wilds, or a playset of Terramorphic Expanse, but the total of 4 Evolving Wilds plus Terramorphic Expanse for a total of 4 cards. Then we get into the more utility lands like the Drownyard here. Sure, you only put 1 colorless mana, but you can mill. In case they have Graveyard Recursion, a Bojuka Bog is nice. Sure, the Drownlord's basically an upgrade of this, but this has come in handy, so I keep it in here. My non-basic land, besides the Evolving Wilds, I only have 1 of each. I don't think I mentioned that. That is one thing you have to be very, very careful of in this deck, because it only runs 2 swamps. Only 2 swamps in the deck. So you have to be very careful with the Dreamscape. There are 19 islands. Yes, I know that means I have almost half my deck is land, which is why the key to winning with this deck is mulliganing until you get one of the 2 crabs and a Dreamscape Artist in your hand. Everything else is irrelevant. If you have to mulligan down to 3 cards, hell, if you have to mulligan down to 2 cards to get that, do it. You'll still win. But if you mulligan down to 2 cards and still haven't pulled an Artist and a Crab into your hand, just scoop because you're lost. Yeah, this is a good deck. I really enjoyed this deck.